Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to grow plants from seeds at a low cost. And today we're going to be focusing on growing Nepenthes tropical pitcher plant seeds. You're going to need certain materials. What I've gathered is some sphagnum moss, long fibered, and some milled sphagnum moss as well. And we're going to pot the seeds into these pots. It doesn't really matter what size pot. You will be repotting them later into bigger pots. And we have our distilled water back there. This comes dry, so we're going to make it wet. And then we have our mixing bowl here so it doesn't get all over the greenhouse. So we have our dry sphagnum in the bowl here, and we're just going to add a little bit of water. This is distilled water. It absorbs a lot of water. It just takes a tiny bit of time. It can hold up to 20 times its own weight in water, which is why it's good for seedling use. Now we can just mix that around a little. And once it's nice and wet, we can start moving it into these pots here. So, just gonna put it in as it is. Don't worry about the little sticks in it. It takes a lot of energy to get those out, and it's really not worth the time. So what we're gonna be doing is putting milled sphagnum over the top to keep the seeds from falling through the cracks. The best way to mix the milled sphagnum is to put it in the mixing bowl, whatever you have, and pour lots of water in it and just mix it around with your hands, and you'll get this. It's not dusty at all anymore. And it was very dusty before, and this is going to be much easier to work with, and it will save you lots of time. So now that the milled sphagnum is added, we can start to sow the seeds. Right here I have Nepenthes ventrata by Nepenthes Malvino seeds, which are two hybrids, so it's going to be like a super hybrid. So I'm just going to start taking these seeds. They're really small. You can click the video on the screen right now to just watch me collect them and get an idea of how small they are. But I'm just going to sprinkle them around. If you have something bigger, like a tomato seed or something, you can just place them because they're probably handleable. But I'm just going to be sprinkling them. If you're doing Nepenthes seeds, you could probably do like 100 per pot. It doesn't really matter because some will not germinate and others will die off after they germinate. So you're gonna repot them eventually. So just do how many ever you want to per pot, as long as you don't dump like 1,000 seeds in one pot. It should be okay. Nepenthes seeds vary in size a lot, so you know, it really depends if you're sowing something bigger or smaller. If you're sowing something bigger in less numbers, it should be easier. But if you're sowing something small in high numbers, it's going to take a lot of effort. And I probably haven't even used half of it. I just want to make sure I'm evenly spreading them throughout the pots and get some in each pot. Now the last step to sowing the seeds is to make sure you spray down the seeds lightly with a squirt bottle at the end to make sure that they adhere to the medium that you're growing in. So this is probably really easy. It doesn't need much explanation, so there you go. And here's the finished product. This is the seedling terrarium. These ones in the front are the ones that we just did in this tutorial, and the ones behind them are ones that have already sprouted. And these ones came from April or so. These are Nepenthes, as I mentioned, so for those of you that don't grow them, they take a very long time to sprout and grow to maturity. So we're going to be looking at sprouts like that for quite a while. So if you guys like this video, do not forget to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more awesome tutorials like this. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.